We need to have responsible governance, to have citizens focus on the government and believe that the government is going to provide that platform to provide the proper standard of living for them. Provide basic infrastructure, roads, schools, hospitals. Provide that enabling environment for companies or entrepreneurs to set up businesses. Now, once the people see that the government is responsive towards them, it will water down whatever fundamentalist philosophy that has been fed into them, because they're going to look at too and say, look, the government is doing, my children are going to school, I have a job, I'm able to put the bacon on the table, my children are well fed, they're going to school, everything is okay, on averagely. So who are they going to believe? The Boko Haram terrorist who gives him illusions of trees in the sky, that you are going to meet 70 virgins when you blow yourself up? Or what I can see here, my children are well fed, I have a job, I have a bicycle or a motorbike, I'm living an average and satisfied life. So basically, what are we saying here? We need responsible governance. You need to bring in the imams, the clerics, bring in people of respect in the community to contribute to, changing the mindset of people to believe in governance. But the politicians have to drive it. They have to be responsible to their functions, from the local, from the councillor to the local government chairman, to the governor, to the senators, to the reps. We have to be responsible towards what we have been mandated to do here.
And this responsibility, I guess, is something that should have started yesterday, because we are talking about Boko Haram today. We don't know which other person or groups, planning things and having this in mind. And Ajibade on Twitter is also agreeing that indeed mothers or parents have a huge role to play here.
I tell you something, sorry to cut you short. Last weekend, I was somewhere in the Northeast. I went there to get data on cattle herdsmen. And incidentally, I happened to be in this place where, as at the time I was there, a cobra bit a little Fulani girl. And immediately, you know what it means for a child to be in that kind of situation. As I speak to you, she's in a specialist hospital somewhere in Bauchi State. And I was moved, so I picked her up. And the father was a bit reluctant. He wanted traditional approach to this treatment. And I told him, hey, you can count on me. I have Fulani antecedents. I speak a little bit of it. Ancestrally, I'm Fulani. And I told him, you know what? You're going to take this child to the hospital, and they're going to give her what she needs. So I put some money in his hands, and on his motorbike he went. You know a good hospital? He said, yes. Okay, go ahead. And he still calls me. I'm still monitoring. Now let me tell you something that did for me in that community. I have a bond with the mother of that child and with that man. I was investing because eventually what I want to know will come to me on a platter of, let me say, dispassion. There's not going to be any Mieti Allah, any federal, no. Politics. We're going to sit down and he's going to talk to me and he's going to open his heart, because I made that first move by saving Habiba's life. Her name is Habiba, the little Fulani girl. So in that community now, one, I cannot be kidnapped. Two, I cannot be attacked. I'll go in. That's what I'm talking about. You must reach out. You must reach out. You must give people a value proposition to believe in you in the first place. Not all the buzzwords.
So the carrot and stick approach, there was a time we had that phrase very rampant across the country, the carrot and stick approach. Which should we use, to be able to possibly leave this GTI?
Leave the... None of them.
None of them.
You see, let me tell you
because
something.
What you did is like a carrot.
No, it wasn't. Let me tell you what it was. this carrot and stick approach is outmoded. The carrot can be poisoned. You can give people political carrots, isn't it?
Yes, because I was going to say that the same way you try to help that lady, somebody could come and also use it. What I do has no carrot
or stick. It's a passion, it's a love thing.
A human thing.
It's a love thing, it's an emotion thing, it's spiritual, it's an energy. Love is that energy that beats down every other thing. It breaks down all the walls. In psychological warfare, if you get the hardest criminals and you take them somewhere and show them some compassion and love, I tell you, in the scriptures, both Bible and Quran is there. One of the prophets, sallallahu alaihi wasallam's henchmen, or disciples now, not henchmen, I take that back, was a very tough, rugged man, my namesake, Sayyidina Ali. The prophet captured him in a quarrel. What about Apostle Paul? Or he was Saul then, he was an assassin. He was even getting commissions to kill Christians. But with love, he turned what? Evangelist, and even won. So that's the biggest, that's the biggest soft force I know. If our leaders can show love, not pretend to this and, you know, you patronize people when you're looking for something. No. Show love. Do little things that reach to the soul of and emotion of people. You're going to see this country overnight. It's going to do a U-turn. Everything you see on social media, everything you read, the hate speech of it, the what of it, they are just indicators that it's not going right. Whether you like it or yes. Social media is like that thermometer the doctor puts under your armpit to get your vital temperature now. If you want to know what to do as a very serious leader, just sit on social media for like 1 hour a day. You'll get it hands-on, on time, real time. And from there you can build back and you will begin to see the same tweets change. The day the tweets start changing, you know you're doing something. So social media itself is an asset for those who know what to look for there. If you see only the hate speeches, well, but I see opportunity there.
Intelligence gathering, we've always talked about this, and in this case, for us to move forward and, you know, just get out of this list of, you know, most terrorized countries, how well should we continue in that, and, you know, coupled with the surveillance issues?
No matter how well armed you are, you might have the best rifles, the best jets, the best military hardware. They are nothing when you do not have intelligence. Intelligence is what guides your rockets and your AK-47s to where the problem is and solves it. So the intelligence services have to be on top of their game, because they provide the key to solving the problem. So no war since the time of Adam, no war can ever be won without adequate intelligence. So it's a nucleus in resolving conflicts.
And Captain Ma, if you must add anything, you know, to this, what would it be?
What I'm going to say about intelligence now, you mean?
Yes.
Intelligence is with us, even in this room. As we sit, I'm gathering intelligence. Okay, as we sit, I'm gathering intelligence. So it's not really about intelligence. There is what you call an amplitude of intelligence out there. What I see that hampers what we do on a broad level is low-grade mindedness. Low-grade mindedness across board, through the agencies, through the political, the three sectors of our politics, where people don't even see what intelligence is doing for them. The signs that Boko Haram was coming has been there since 2009. So it's not about intelligence, more like the will to use intelligence proactively.
Proactively. Thank you so much for coming on this morning and sharing your thoughts with us. We've been having a chat with two security experts, Captain Umar Aliyu, thank you, and Ahmed Kadiri.
Thank you very much.
Sunrise will go on a quick break and we'll be back in just a moment to look at climate change issues.
Don't worry.